What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Conflict of Nations video. If you haven't seen the last video, make sure you go check it out. I didn't really like. I sort of like died in that series, so that's not gonna work out too well. But anyways, we're doing. I'm doing a tutorial today on what do you do when you've literally been almost fully invaded. So yeah, that's today's video. Before we get into this, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And also go check out my website, link in the description. It's been revamped, it's quite cool. So look at me, I'm playing with Cuba. Also, Conflict of Nations has released a new game called Red v Blue Apocalypse. It's really fun, go check that out. Anyways, if you look here, I'm playing with Cuba, and the East USA has conquered a majority of my land. So what you want to do first is, with your 2 cities left, you just want to produce many soldiers. And also, when taking back cities, you'd probably want to aim for cities with the most valuable materials. But don't go too out of your way to stop the invasion. I would probably, in there's 2 scenarios that are happening. They're pushing you, or they've stopped pushing you, or they're going to push you again, but they need a bit more time. If they are pushing you, go on the defensive and make combat outposts everywhere. But since currently they're not on the offensive, you go on the offensive and try to take them out. Of course, they have far more soldiers, but it's much easier to do a defensive strategy, to be fair, but we don't have the time. As you can see, we've now engaged here with the Americans. We have more soldiers, so we're probably going to win. Definitely going to win. However, here, they might have the same amount. We do not know. And without aerial, we can't spy. So this is a really difficult situation. So what you'd want to do is, like I say here, in the cities you have left, produce many soldiers. Since I have 2, I'm going to have 1 city for combat recon, the other city for motorized infantry. They're key units in battle. So I'd research both of them. But if you have 3 cities and you have tanks researched, and you have the ability to make tanks, then also make tanks, I would say, instead. But we don't, so yeah. Gonna see what to do now, because once we take back this area and this area, we're gonna have much more land to use. And since I used to own this city, it can be used to produce troops. So now not 2 units but 3 units can be produced at once. So that's a brief overview. Another thing you would want to do is look out for where they have troops, because if you can somehow surround them, or if you come up with a better way to take the land without fighting them, especially it's really lucky when their soldier isn't directly in the middle, it's off a bit, like let's say it's here instead of here. That is one of the best opportunities, because you can take back the land that you had, and without having to fight them. Really good. So now while we're pushing here, if we push here, we will have around half of our island to fight back the Americans. We'd have more resource production, so we'd be able to have more research so we'd research more, we can, make more, produce more, have more soldiers. So that's a brief overview. And also, I've not been in this invasion, I just picked up this. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to build your recruiting bases, just to help with recruitment. We have very low oil, so we want to try and probably get this city here. That might be a difficult task, however. due to the rogue state. Despite this, the city's the morale is not too low. You try to get your morale above 25%. Otherwise, they probably will revolt against you. You don't want that. So try keep it above 25%. So anyways, that's my tutorial on defending yourself in an invasion and conflict of nations. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, make sure you leave a like and also subscribe to the channels. We're this close to reaching 100 subs, and also check out my website, link in the description, and I'll see you next time, guys. Peace!